Hello and welcome to another real quick tutorial here on Unity. If you are new to Unity and you're not real familiar with how to create a new project, it can be a little bit complicated, especially if you're younger and maybe you just don't have experience with a lot of different softwares. So to start with, you want to use Unity Hub. It's going to be the best way to manage your projects. It'll help you keep track of Unity versions. To give just a real brief walkthrough of Unity Hub, if you're on this projects tab, this will list all the projects that you're working on. Your installs will show all the different Unity versions that you have installed. Sometimes you'll want to update to newer Unity versions. It's not always best to be on the newest one, and usually, unless you're working on a project that you feel comfortable updating, you don't typically want to update to a new version on an already existing project, unless there's a reason to. Learn will give you some tutorials that Unity has on their websites that you can follow along with. They're really useful. And then Community gives you access to the Unity store as well as blogs and forums to ask questions if you need help with something. All of these tools are very useful. I highly suggest getting comfortable with using a lot of these. But for now, we want to learn how to make a new project. So we're going to go up here to New Project, and you've got a few different options. Typically, you're going to want to go to All Templates, and then you can kind of look through here to find one that fits you. If you're looking for a 2D game or a 3D game, you can select one of those. Keep in mind, this isn't like you're not stuck. If you select a 2D game, and then as you start going, maybe you decide, hey, this game would actually be better in a 3D setting. You can always change it. Once the project is made, there's a way in Unity in the editor to just change it between 2D and 3D. There's really there's nothing in Unity that's locking you into a 2D form or a 3D form. Once you've started that way, you can always go to 2D if you decide. These HDRP and URP, these just have to do with the render pipelines. If you don't know what it is and you're fairly new to Unity, don't I would just suggest not mess with it for now. That's something more for performance. It's more for advanced developers. If you're looking for mobile games or VR, AR, they have things that are set up. These obviously this cloud here shows that you have to download a package for these. I don't have that stuff because I don't work on those types of things. But if that's something that you wanted, you could download those, and this would give you like a sample starting project to handle that stuff. And then same with all of these. If you wanted to do, if you know you're going to do a first-person game or a third-person game, you can download this package, and then you just start your game with a first-person controller already set up. So a lot of the heavy lifting up front is already done. You've already got a character that moves around. It's very quick prototyping, and that can be something that can really help you get going quickly. If you're struggling with a game, it's hard if you're doing a lot of work right at the start and not getting good results. So that's an easy way to get quick results on a prototype. To create your project, let's say I'm going to create a 2D project. I'm going to select it. Then I'm going to scroll down over here and name my project. We'll just name this one 2D sample game. And I'm just gonna leave it right. Nope, we want to put that in my documents for now. That's fine. We'll just make a new folder. If you don't know how to make a new folder, you'll want to select over here in the empty space, right click, go to new folder, and you can just give it a name, sample 2D project, and then select that folder. That'll save it in that spot there so you know where to find it later if you need to do anything to it. And then you just click create project. Unity will do its thing loading here. It takes a couple of minutes, but that's really it. I'm not going to sit here and wait for this to load up because it can take a couple minutes sometimes depending on the speed of your computer, but that's it. That's all there is to it. And then next time you come back, it'll be listed here in your Unity projects and you'll be good to go. Hopefully that was useful. If you have any questions or issues, again, like always, feel free to comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.